We can see sometimes in a shul, in a yeshiva, a bacher, a young man, that's a rachmanis. It's easy to step on him. And some people use that out to embarrass him. Everyone understands that's real Sinas Chinam. He's not bothering you, he's not a threat. Why are you embarrassing him? Sinas Chinam. But the regular sinning between people usually has a reason. I feel he doesn't respect me, he doesn't give me the respect that I deserve. He doesn't, the Gabi in shul is not giving me the aliyu or the omid that I should be getting. In the kehillah, they're not understanding that I'm the right person to have a certain stelle that I deserve. That's sinner, but not chinam, with a reason. That's the regular understanding. But Rashi in Shir Hashirim tells us, 150 years before the Churban Abayis, there were two brothers, Horkanus and Arustalov, two sons of Yani HaMelech. They were fighting between each other. Who should be the king? Who should be the king of Eretz Yisrael? Horkanus went to the Roman emperor and asked them to come help him. They came and they helped him. Rashi says, there was Sinas Chinam that brought the Churban Abayis. Through that, the Romans came into Eretz Yisrael, they got power, and they were able to be machir the Beis HaMikdash 150 years later. That was sinner. But why Chinam? Each one wanted to be the king. The same thing we find right before the Churban Abayis. The Romans were standing outside of the Choyme, trying to attack the Yidden in Yerushalayim. The Yidden in Yerushalayim was so strong, there was no way the Romans could win. They kept on attacking, and the Yidden kept on knocking them away. The Yidden kept on succeeding. The Romans, by the last attack, were standing outside and preparing, and inside there were groups of Yidden that were fighting between each other. That's one of the sons, they were killing each other. Why? Each one wanted to have the power in Yerushalayim now, and obviously be in power after they're going to succeed the Romans. That was Sinas Chinam that gave the capability for the Romans to be able to take over, to come in. Because the Yidden lost their strength. Everyone understands that's very foolish, this fight in between each other. But we have to understand, why is that called Sinas Chinam? L'choire, that's sinner with a reason. I feel I want to be in power. I need it, I want it. So let's understand the meaning of Chinam. Chinam is for nothing. When someone has a problem, even a physical problem, we have to figure out what's the shaydish, where is it coming from? And when you get to the bottom of it, you could help it. Sometimes you have someone, he has a backache, so he goes to a chiropractor. It's traveling far, it costs money, he comes back, I feel like a different person. He figured out exactly which bone you have to press, and that's it. The other one went to the chiropractor, he comes back, the same thing is hurting him. The time, the effort, and the money was a waste, it was for nothing. Why? He didn't get to the right shaydish, he didn't get to the bottom of it, so it didn't help. Every person has in himself a certain need to feel important, recognized, realized, seen, respected. And a lot of times the person is thinking to himself, why does it bother me what people are saying about me? What, if they do respect me, if they don't respect me, they gave me the cover that I'm supposed to get, or the stelle that I'm supposed to get. But he answers to himself, I'm a person. It's a certain feeling that I have, a certain need. I can't run away from it. I have to get it. The Mitzvahs is, everyone knows that a person feels he needs to be respected, and he tries to get it, but it doesn't help him. Chazal tell us, the question is, we see a lot of people that wanted to become big and they made it. Some people wanted to be in power, they worked on it politically and they got it. Sometimes people wanted, even a Shtella Ruchni is the thing, he wanted to become Magachir, he wanted to become an Av, and he got it. Why by him didn't it work? The Kavod Berechim, and why did the Kavod run away from him? So the answer is, people think Kavod means he's running after the Kavod like this, and the Kavod is running away from him. I think the real understanding is, there's a certain Kavod that he sees, he feels, when I get there, I'm good. And he's running to get to that Kavod and feel good. As soon as he gets there, the Kavod goes flying up. He needs now more Kavod. L'moshel. A regular Bocher, a young man, does not expect for his friend to call him Reb, Rabbi. Once he became a respectable person, and he has something, if you don't call him Reb, then it's a pigir. Embarrassed him. Now, what happened is, what the cover that he respected he needs now is a lot more than he needed when he wasn't there yet. So he's never getting satisfied with what he's getting, because I'm more important, I'm more chashav, so everything should be discussed with me, people should be more careful with me, and that's why a person never gets satisfied and happy. And that's what brings all sin and all problems in between people. But why is that? Why doesn't a person get happy? The reason is because he didn't get to the right place. He didn't get to the bottom of it. He feels a certain need of being important, being respected, but he doesn't understand where's the right place to get this good feeling of being important. He's going to the wrong place and it's not helping him, it's just making him problems. Where is the right place to go? So we know this need that a person has, the Eibush should put into him. Why did the Eibush should put on a person this need to feel connected, to feel important, to feel respected, to be part of people? Kol po'er Hashem lema'aneu. Everything Hashem made, He made it for Him. He made it today we should be more connected to Hashem. And I think the understanding in this need that a person has, it's today we should be able to be mekam the pasuk v'ahavta l'reacha kamoicha. And Rashi in Shabbos says in the first pshat, who is re'acha? You should love your friend. Who is your friend? Rashi says, re'acha v're'a avicha. Your friend and your father's friend. Who is that? It's hard to say. Rashi and the pasuk tell us. Every Yid has a friend which is the Rebbeinu Shalom alone. The Eibishter is a Yedid, a friend that we have. He sees us. He sees us and he sees us davening. And he's nispol. He has a halacha. He has a spilus from our davening. He recognizes everything we're doing. He sees us. And he respects it. That need that we have to be, not to be ourselves, to be seen, to be important, that's kedei, that we should build our connection to the Acha v'rei avicha. I should want to be important in whose eyes? I want to be seen by who? I want to be wanted. I want to be a wanted person by the Rebbeinu Shalom. I remember when I was a young bacher, 14-year-old, I had a friend I was very, very close with. One night, one of my mechanchim called me over, and he told me, your friend who listens to this bacher, it's not good for you. I can't explain you why, but it's not good. I want from now, split up. A young bacher telling him to split up from his friend. I asked, when, how? From right now. right now, finished. You're not his friend anymore. Tell him good Shabbos, tell him tomorrow morning good morning, but that's it. For a young bacher, it's a very hard thing. And he was talking to me. One thing he told me, I didn't understand what he was saying, but it opened my eyes. He was a very choshev Yid, still is like gesund. He told me, why does a person need a friend? A person has to be wanted. He has to have someone that wants him, that's interested in him, interested in talking to him. You say by davening, Ki roitze Hashem ba'amei. The Eibishter wants us. Hashem wants you. What do you need more than that? I talked to a young bacher about friends, and he's telling him, roitze Hashem ba'amei. It's very hard to understand what you're trying to say. But I remember like today, it was like a shock. I felt he's saying it with the whole heart. I saw there's another way how to look at life. Another type of friend. Yeah, you can have a friend, the Eibishter wants you, and Kavyoch, the Eibishter is your friend. And that's what we need, and that's the right place where to give our nefesh the need that he needs to feel important, to feel accepted, to feel wanted, to feel respected, is through our Torah, our mitzvahs. That's what's going to give us the real seed. Because sometimes you can see in shul, there's a fight, something's going on, a person's angry on the gabon, what happened? So what do you mean? He took away his place, he didn't talk to him, he got insulted. So that's what happened. It's not what really happened. What really is going on is, there's a man that his nefesh is mishtoikik, his neshama is mishtoikik to more connection to Hashem. And he's not getting it. The Eibishter puts into him a certain need. I need more connection. I need more importance. I need more. I feel like a nothing. And where does he bring it? He brings it to, I have to feel important to my place in shul. He doesn't realize he really needs to feel important. He needs to feel connected to Hashem by davening. I once heard a quote from Friedrich Tzadikim that said, when someone davens and he wants to know if his davening was a good davening, the siman is, if before davening he had a sin to Yid, he was upset on his friend, after davening he doesn't bother him. He has no sin. That was a good davening. Why? Because davening, tefillah, is connecting to Hashem. We have a certain thing, I have to be connected, I have to have a friend. I don't need myself. If someone connected himself to Hashem by davening, then his nefesh is satisfied. He doesn't need that he should say on me, and he should respect me, he should talk to me, he should ask me, doesn't need anything. Everything is good. Because he got what he really needed. Sinas Chinam means sinning for nothing. For nothing means he's going to the wrong place. He has a certain need, a certain problem, something's bothering him. He's not helping his nefesh from the right place. He's running to kovid, to chavedim, to these type of things. He's not going to the right place. By the first Churban Abayis, there was 3 Avedas, Avodah Zorah, Gili Arayis, Shvichas Dom. They got away in 70 years, Golas. But the second Churban, there was one Aveda, Sinas Chinam. It's not an Aveda from the Sholosh Chamuris. There's no Kodesh, there's no Misa. It's very interesting. Such an Aveda should bring the Churban Abayis, such a big Churban. The answer is, the second Churban wasn't an Oynish. It was a Metzias. Because the Beis HaMikdash has one Matorah. Rachim al Tzion ki beis chayenu. It's the place where the Yid gets his real life. A person, Yid comes to the Beis HaMikdash. He's supposed to get connected to Hashem. Rabbi Yoyin Sefer Shana Avodah talks about it. How Yid came to the Beis HaMikdash. He walked in, his heart started pumping. His heart started feeling love to Hashem. That he wanted to give himself away to Hashem. And he did it with a korban. He showed his love to Hashem through bringing a korban. He wants to give himself, he wants to connect himself 100% to Hashem. That's the Beis HaMikdash. Connecting to Re'acha v'Rei Avicha. When the Yidden come to Beis HaMikdash and he's busy, am I in power or you're in power? I'm the king, you're the king. I have a day and you have a day. That means they're not connecting themselves to the right place. They're not looking to connect themselves to his learning, to his mitzvah, to Shabbos. So there's no Beis HaMikdash. That was the chum. Our avodah in today's days and in our life is to work on connecting ourselves to Re'acha v'Rei Avicha. Learning Torah. Not to think, am I respected with my learning? Do people know that I'm a Talmud Chacham? Or know that I'm a person that's Kevei Yitem HaTorah? Am I recognized? Think about the Avas Olam Beis Yisrael. Amcha Hofta. That's in every Blad Gemara. In every Rashi, in every Tosfos. How much love from Hashem to us is in every Tosfos. In every Havana and learning. We should think about the connection we get to Hashem by davening. And every mitzvah. Shekidishonu b'mitzoisav is a lashon of connecting. We should connect ourselves with our Torah mitzvahs to Hashem. I thought I had once a feeling by davening. You say, "Peseches yodecha u'mazbiya lechol chai rotzon." People ask, "Hashem is mazbiya rotzon?" Hashem is mazbiya food. Rotzon could mean this Roitza Hashem ba'ameh. Hashem gives a person this feeling and this connection to Roitza Hashem ba'ameh. And that's what really must be a person. That's what makes him, that's what really fills him up. A person that lives with this has a healthy life and he has a tzlach in his life. A lot of times you have people that say, a bocher and Gemara, I'm not matzliach in learning. A person can say it on his son. My son is not matzliach in learning. What does it mean he's not matzliach? He learns the Gemara, yeah, Rashi, yeah. Tosfos also. Yeah, but look in yeshiva, look, these bocham, the iluyim, they, Tamidei Chachamim, having a light, with good heads. He's very far from that. So I'll tell you a story of a person that was matzliach. His name was Amnochum Yagura. He was an Erlich at Tmimis Digayid that came from Russia to Yerushalayim before or after the war. He didn't know how to learn. He probably didn't have yeshivas where he was, but he was a real Tmimis Digayid. He used to sit in shul and learn for hours. But he didn't know what he was saying. He used to read Bavli, Yerushalmi, Mishnai, Zohar HaKodesh. One time came in a person from outside, a Talmud Chacham, and he was in that shul, and he had a shver Tosfos. So he wanted to ask a Talmud Chacham. He figured this person, since he learns the whole day, he's probably a big Talmud Chacham. He walks over to him, and he tells him, I want to understand Pshat and Tosfos. This Reb Nachum tells him, in Yiddish, Verstehen willst du? Dein Gott am kein sagen. You want to understand? Thank Hashem that we could say Torah. He was matzliach. He wasn't connected to anyone else. He's bigger than me, he's smaller than me. He had his Gemara, he had his connection to Hashem. He's thanking Hashem that he could say Torah. What does it mean being matzliach? And what does it mean not being matzliach? By a lot of people, being matzliach means I'm the Ilui, I got my shtela. Not being matzliach is I'm not the Ilui, I'm not being matzliach. Matzliach means that I'm using the koiches and the kishroines that I got from Re'acha v'Rei Avicha to learn, to understand learning, to do mitzvahs. I'm using my time. I'm using everything He gave me. My yeshiva, my shir that I go to be able to understand Torah. And when I do that, I'm matzliach. That means I'm not something because I'm in between people respected, known. I'm not matzliach because people don't know about me. Matzliach means I'm using up my koiches and my kishroinis to connect myself to Hashem. When you do that, it's a different life. And we have to understand, every time a person feels this feeling, I'm not enough, I don't have enough cover, I'm not enough respected, I don't have my mind in my kehillah, in my place, in my shul, in my yeshiva, that's one thing. A kriya shel chiba from the Eibishter, Hashem is calling out to you and telling you, it's not enough, you need more connection. What should I do with that feeling? Use it to get yourself more connection to your davening, to your mitzvah, to your Torah, to a good feeling to other Yid, to Torah and mitzvahs. And when we do that, the Beis HaMikdash is going to come back. Because that's the whole thing why we're here, what we're missing. We have to build back up the Beis HaMikdash, build back up our connection. That it should be Nachem al Tzion ki beis chayenu. And we say Tishma by night. Hashiveinu Hashem Elecha v'noshuva. So we can understand. That means Hashiveinu Hashem Elecha. Bring us back to you. We should be connected to you. We should be thinking about you. And when that happens, v'noshuva, we're going to come back to each other. Because when we're connected to Hashem, then our nefesh is satisfied. There's no machlekes. We don't have a need for cover and for anything. The Eibusha should help. We should be zoiche. Hashiveinu Hashem Eilecha v'noshuva chadesh yameinu keken.